Hi, Gail King from Looking to Make a Difference with Gail. I'm at beautiful Crest Hollow Country Club where we have the 8th Hospitality Ball, championed and begun by Keith Hart. Tonight's an amazing night. All the money goes to the Carol and Baldwin Research Foundation. Let me tell you some of the people who are coming tonight. Joe Ganascoli, Chris Roach, we have Kathy and Richard Wakili from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Christian Guarino, you remember that young man from last year when he captured the hearts of many on America's Got Talent? I'll see you shortly. I'm with Keith and I'm with Heather. And what an exciting evening.
Right. Doesn't Heather look good? Both of you guys look great.
Heather looks gorgeous.
Wow,
She's getting me in shape, right, Heather?
Yep.
I don't want to say anything to you, Keith, but Heather got about 850 hits in one day. We didn't get that, Keith.
No, well, look at the difference between both of us. So we can understand it. Pretty always wins. So you guys are pretty.
Well, you are pretty to us.
I'm so ugly that I'm pretty.
You're pretty. Look what you're doing tonight. Tell a little bit about that.
This is probably the biggest party we've ever thrown is tonight, and very proud of it. We got some great honorees, Marty Crane and Janine Dion, and some great acts coming on the stage, and beautiful, beautiful weather.
You always
Beautiful
get that.
weather. No, this is the best weather ever, and I think this is going to be the biggest ball we ever had. And all the proceeds going to go to the Carol Baldwin Fund, and hopefully we can beat this dreadful disease.
I sure hope so, Keith.
Right.
All right, behind the scenes, he always is so calm.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
He's always this calm. Always.
Nothing gets
He's always
him excited.
happy. He's always, easygoing. There's not something that really phases him. He doesn't sweat the small stuff, is what he would say.
Fabulous. How much we're going to raise tonight?
Over 400,000, maybe. The goal is 450,000. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I'll see you on the dance floor, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you very much.
I'm thrilled to be with Christian Guardino, who hails from Patchogue, Long Island. He was on America's Got Talent, and he captured the hearts of many. Hi.
Hi, how are you? This is really exciting to be here. It's a really beautiful place and a really great event and a great cause. Great.
Oh, it's a wonderful cause. I want to talk to you a little bit because I know that you got your confidence, and I'll tell you what. I was a teacher for many years at Sachem, and my biggest fear was speaking publicly. And look at you. So what happened that changed you?
I think it was more my story. I had a story, and I wanted people to know my story. I wanted people to hear a message. So I think that kind of helped me to gain some of the confidence in speaking about stuff. I still get nervous, and speaking is not something I'm very great at right now. I'm working at it, but sometimes speaking just comes naturally to me because I'm a very talkative person. My mom knows.
I'll tell you what, when you speak from the heart, people know that. And when you speak from the heart, they listen. Now, you had LCA, and your mom is a nurse, right? Your mom, Beth's a nurse, and you went through some different treatments, and thank God you're doing so much better.
Yes, I went through an experimental gene therapy trial, and what it did is it injects. What LCA is it's a missing gene in your eye that doesn't produce the proteins for your cells needed to live. So your cells are dying off. So what this gene therapy does is it takes a copy of that missing gene, it puts it into a safe virus, and it injects it into your eye.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then the gene starts to produce the proteins needed for your cells to see, which gives you vision and stops the inevitable blindness that LCA causes.
Tell me a little bit, too, about Simon Cowell. He was terrific with you.
He's awesome. Simon Cowell is a great person. All the judges are awesome.
Tyra Banks, too, I hope.
Oh my gosh, she's awesome. She's awesome. They're all so nice.
And you also, the Golden Buzzer. I was so excited to see that happen that night. And you know what, semifinalist, you were phenomenal. You also won at the Apollo Theater, didn't you?
Yes, absolutely. The Apollo was actually kind of where I started. So the Apollo's a big place in my heart.
But it's not going to be where you end. So much success. Wish for you the very, very best. Thank you. Can you sing one or two notes for me? One or two.
All right,
Let it rain.
I got you.
Make it rain.
Make it rain, make it rain down, Lord. Make it rain, oh, make it rain. That's all I got.
Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.
you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with the beautiful Mrs. Suffolk County, Bridget Crotto, and I have to tell you, she has the most amazing platform.
Thank you so much. My platform is raising awareness for perinatal mood and anxiety disorders like postpartum depression and depression during pregnancy. I myself had postpartum depression and anxiety after I had both my girls, so it's very, very near and dear to my heart. I just finished writing, I'm almost done writing my book titled Me Again. So it's almost done in the writing process, and hopefully I'll have that out by the end of the summer, I'm hoping.
And then I hope to have you on my show looking to make a difference with Gail.
That would be amazing.
This has to be brought out, has to be discussed in lieu of some of the situations we've seen lately with depression.
Yes, yeah, this is something that we absolutely need to talk about more and have more awareness for, and people need to understand it more, because you don't know what people are really feeling. Just everybody puts on a happy face, and inside they feel terrible. I know I did the same thing. I put on a happy
Did you?
I totally did. Put on a happy face for everybody. Oh, I love being a mom. It's great. And inside,
Especially the stigma. If you say, I'm not feeling happy, and you're a mother, you're supposed to be thrilled.
absolutely, there's that stigma and idea of motherhood, and after you have your baby, everything's going to be just peaches and cream, and everything's wonderful, and you're just so in love, and it's not always.
And your body has chemical changes.
Absolutely, 100%. Your hormones are all over the place. The breastfeeding, you're exhausted.
And exhausted.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I want to thank you so much,
Thank
and we'll have
you.
you on. Get that book finished so we can discuss that.
Thank you. I'd love to.
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you.
I'm here with Christine Montandi from Social Life magazine.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We're friends on Facebook, so we get to see all the things we're doing. I love it when people say, I think I know you, and you have 20,000 friends.
Right.
So what brought you here tonight, other than the fact that it's for breast cancer?
Well, I love to support the cause, and I feel very fortunate to have a platform where I can go out and raise awareness through my platform. So I'm really happy to support the cause, and that's why I'm here tonight.
Tell me more about your platform.
So I'm senior editor of Social Life magazine. We're a luxury publication of the Hamptons. We cover luxury content on all levels, local, national, and international. We feature celebrities on our covers, and we have in-depth interviews with them, and we love to feature celebrities who have a mission and support charities and raise awareness for certain illnesses. So that's why I'm so close to being here, because it's very important to me.
Oh, that's wonderful, Christine.
I just had Maria Menounos on the cover, and she underwent brain surgery last year.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it was really great to have her on our cover, because she's raising awareness and supporting a healthy lifestyle and advocating health and wellness. So we love to feature celebrities who have a cause.
It's so important. I interviewed Keith recently on my talk show, and I'll tell you, the work that he's doing, the cause, getting the information out there. I am a 43-year breast cancer survivor,
Oh my gosh, I didn't
and
know
given 30% chance of survival. And at the time, I was teaching in a high school. I wasn't modeling. I didn't have my talk show. It was just so different. And at that point, we were told to be quiet. So I love the fact that you're getting the info out there.
Oh yeah, we love it, and it moves people, and it just helps so many people. So I'm very proud to be working with a publication that's locally based, and the publisher Justin Mitchell is from Oyster Bay, and he's all for supporting these causes. So I feel very fortunate.
Well, I love the fact that people are vulnerable enough to share, because that's what's going to help us. Thank you, Christine. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you. What's a party without more beauty queens? Danielle, I know you, and I know how many pageants you've been in, and you're doing beautifully. Tell me about this pageant.
This pageant is the Miss Earth United States pageant, and I'm the elite division. So I represent the Northeast, and every year we compete in Washington, D.C. with women from all throughout the country. And it's really a wonderful experience, and we give back to the community by helping plant trees and so many other things.
Do you have a different, I want to ask you, platform for this as you've had in others, or is it still the same?
It's a little different because it's very focused on the environment, and mine is to reduce the carbon footprint. So I do, let others know what's best to do in the environment and make the world a better place.
Now, did you know all of this going in, or have you learned about it through the pageant?
I learned about it through the pageant, and it's just been a wonderful learning experience. And I've also been able to learn so much more through meeting other pageant competitors and learning about their platforms.
What's next for you?
What's next? I believe I'll be competing again for the title of Miss Earth United States to win that. And if I win that, then I can compete for the world one.
Well, this is terrific, and I love the fact that you are giving back to other people and making a difference in the lives of others. Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
I'm here with Joe Ganscoli and his beautiful wife, Diane. Last year, Diane, I spoke to you. I think this year I'm going to give you a little more attention.
Oh, okay.
Because let me tell you, very interesting. Yes, you were Vito on The Sopranos, but this gentleman wrote a cookbook. It's like a mystery type of cookbook.
That's correct.
And I love that fact. But in addition to that, he's been a chef for some 20 years.
Right.
So I want to ask Diane, does he cook for you?
Yes.
Yes, he does?
Yes.
And you
Only
do?
on occasion for the holidays.
Oh, and I know that you do your sauces. How are they coming along?
They're doing very well. They're going well. Everything is getting busy with different projects.
And you're not going to give any secret away with the sauce, are you?
I am not.
All right, so then let's talk about your cigars.
Cigars, no more.
No more. What
I'm
happened?
just smoking them, but I'm not pushing my own line.
The last thing I do want to discuss with you before we talk about Ask Alice is the fact that you have a children's charity and you've contributed to children who are having difficulties. Would you like to talk about that?
That's in the past also.
But that's a beautiful thing.
But
that
for the time when I did do it, it was called Bright Steps Forward, and kids that with cerebral palsy. So, but it was quite some time ago.
You know what? Doesn't matter when it was, as long as we're helping and making a difference in the world around us. How is Ask Alice, which is now expanded?
Yes, we went into Oceanside now.
Syosset and
Syosset and Oceanside, and we're doing really, really well.
You have to dress me.
Yes, next year we will.
Absolutely. I want to thank you so much for
My
your
pleasure.
kindness in helping people. Keep going, and I want that sauce. And thank you, Diane.
Gail.
So
Good to
lovely to
see
see
you.
you. Thank you. Okay, and I hope I pronounce it correctly. I have Kathy and Rich Wasili. Wakili. All right, so you're from the Housewives of New Jersey. I am, it's a little bit closer. I am a big fan of yours, actually, because you are very honest.
Thank you.
You spoke from the heart.
That's the only way to speak.
And
You have to say what's true to you.
I totally agree with you, Kathy. You're a businessman owning gas stations.
Wow.
And then suddenly you become a reality star. Tell me about it.
What do you want? What was the
Tell me, you
question?
suddenly become a reality star.
It's not really a star. You just live your life and cameras follow you.
That's
you know
becoming
what?
a star.
It's really nice when people respond and relate to your everyday life and know that you're going through the same things that they go through every day.
Absolutely. It's called vulnerability. Now, I love your cookbook.
Oh, thank you.
Indulge.
Yes.
75 different recipes, sweets like anything.
Yes.
And even though you say about the thin girl, I promise you, I do eat it. I just can't gain the weight.
No, God bless you. That's wonderful. Well, that's the whole idea of my cookbook. They're all mini desserts. I don't feel like you should really you should never really deprive yourself. You learn how to eat in moderation and have your indulgences in moderation, and that's why you stay healthy long-term lifestyle for, into the future.
And you also have a drink, a Cosmo, your red velvet, which actually won an award.
It did. Yeah, it was a fun venture. Yeah.
Someone does their homework.
Yeah.
I also want to applaud you for the work you do on behalf of Victoria. I know that you had the 2 benign tumors.
Yes.
However, you're also donating time, energy.
Well,
and
we
you're-
try to because that's a foundation, a cause that's very near and dear to our heart. So we want to do whatever we can to raise awareness for tumors, brain tumors specifically, but also for other, worthy causes like this one.
Did you say benign?
Yes.
I love that you said that because most
Thank you.
people will hear a tumor. They already, they even though it's something that comes from whatever.
Right.
But most people, when they hear the word tumor, they don't know that there's different types of tumor. And you're probably one of the first people that has
Really?
mentioned that and called it benign right off the top. Thank you for that.
Oh, my pleasure.
And we're blessed for that. Thank
yes,
God.
yes, you are.
Yes.
What about the pizza place?
It's doing great.
Love,
Pizza
love.
Love is doing really great. We're really happy. It's we're part of a great community, so we're really happy to be found at the location because that's really important. And the community's really embraced us, so we're happy.
It's 3 miles from where we live. We just closed our 7th month in, and just by accident yesterday we were flipping through a magazine in Bergen County, and it rates different restaurants and pizzerias throughout Bergen County and Hudson County, and we were rated number 3.
Well, that's fabulous.
7 months? I'll take that.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, looking to make a difference with Gail. Thanks you for all that you're doing. And such a
Great to be here. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. I'm here with Rachel Grand. Rachel and I have we've met a few times before.
We have. We keep bumping into each other.
But she was known for a role as Peaceful in the Bond movie, To Live Another Day.
That's right, Die Another Day with
Another
Pierce
Day.
Brosnan.
But I want to talk about some of the other things, if I may. I know that you've been a flamenco dancer,
Right.
martial arts.
Yes.
She's traveled to over 70 countries and actually wrote a book called Making a Difference.
Oh,
Rachel.
very nice. Oh, that's very nice.
And the reason I am so attracted to that is because you're helping so many causes.
Right. Yes, that's right. I love to give, love to support a cause like this. Why not? Absolutely. It doesn't cost anything really to come along. So.
And also, I know your cosmetic line.
Yes.
That also helped farmers in the Philippines.
Yes, that's right. We help employ underprivileged farmers in underprivileged communities rural communities of the Philippines.
And she's modest. I think you were helping to build a school as well.
Yes, that's right.
We got to talk about that.
We completed it finally. It's a lot of work to build a typhoon shelter and school in a rural community. The amount of effort and kind of logistics that goes into figuring it out how to get the stuff there is very difficult because they don't have proper roads and things.
Exactly.
So it's very difficult.
So appreciative, correct?
Yeah, and we finished it. We actually finished it last year.
I have to ask you, I almost wanted to bring a suitcase and see if you could pack 100 things into that. Why don't you tell a little bit about that? That was what was it, Smiley word?
That's right. So as you'd mentioned, I've traveled to many countries. And when I travel, I love to bring a lot with me, but I don't want to check in anything. I want to pack everything into a small bag so I have it on me, jump off the plane, and I don't have to wait for my luggage. So I figured out a way how to pack over 100 items into a carry-on, and one day I decided to film myself doing it, and this video went viral.
Won an award.
It did. It won an award, it's been nominated for a few, and I've done more since then. And I work with a luggage line called
Biaggi.
And they have very kindly today donated a set of luggage for auction.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Actually, the CEO of the company's here. You might,
I would love to
yes.
speak with him as well. And also, are you related? Are you part of royalty? Is that true?
So yes, sort of.
Yeah.
We are related to the British royal family through marriage. My great-grandmother was a Bowes-Lyon, and that's the Queen Mother's family. The mother of the Queen, her family is our family. So
I want to thank you so much for making a difference in the lives of others.
Thank you for being here.
And I want to meet with your friend later.
All right, thank
you. Thank you, Rachel. Hi, I'm with Chris Roach. This is really interesting because Chris was my former student in my English class at Sachem High School. Hey, Chris.
Hi, I think it was English. Was it 11th grade? 11th?
It was, and when we spoke on Facebook, he's right. I never yell. I did yell.
She yelled at me a lot. I do believe she smacked me once.
No, that's not true.
I deserved it.
He probably did, though.
Right after that smack, my grades changed.
Kevin can wait. Tell us a little bit about that, the fun. And I know you got a lot of pizza on the set.
Oh
What
my
else?
God, that's what, like, people always ask me why do I eat so much. Yeah, I said if I don't have lines, I'm going to be eating. What am I going to do? Just sit there and look pretty?
And what about Governors?
Governor's Comedy Club, my home club, love them. Love them. I'm there all the time. And they always do these kind of benefits for breast cancer and whatnot. But it's great to be here for a good cause.
Absolutely. Look at that smile, right? You want to reach up and say, hey, you. All right, so, hey, you. Yeah, there we are. All right, Chris, I don't want to hold you up because you got a great...
you again.
Thank you so much. It's only been how
having
many
me.
years?
Huh?
Do you know how many years it's been?
Yeah, what, 86?
Wait, off camera, guys. Fresh from Shark Tank and beyond Shark Tank is Stephen Hirsch. Now, Stephen, we're going to talk about what you've done, but I have to tell you, I also have bought Rossetti bags.
Really?
You better believe I was going to bring it tonight.
That's so funny.
Well, why that's funny is because
Well, Rossetti was a company that was started by my father in my living
Ron.
room. Ron. Very good. You have a great memory.
former teacher.
I remember when he was thinking of the name and what he's going to call it.
All right. So 2014, you go on there. You have to pitch your idea. Were you nervous, honestly?
Honestly, I was nervous until I started talking. You know, once I started talking and I was looking at them and I'm like, you know what? These are just people, right? I'm talking to them like I talk to anybody else, and I'm good at talking. So.
And you know what it is too? You have an excellent product. I mean, the fact to take that bag, 4 wheels, and to bring it into that small pack is amazing. But the price is also right.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, like my father's company, Rossetti, the whole idea of making your product available to basically anybody who wants to buy it. We're not a luxury high-end item. We're about being practical, staying organized, and everybody should be able to do that, no matter how much money they want to spend.
And look at Rachel. Rachel took that bag, 100 items.
She's the spokesperson. She's the face of the brand by far.
Oh, that's fabulous. So what's next for you? I understand maybe accessories?
Well, what we're doing now, we're actually, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek into something.
All right.
Into something that we're not really talking about yet, but we're starting a new brand now called Hempstead. Like, you know, right now we're in the town of Hempstead. Do you know why it's called the town of Hempstead?
I do not know why.
Because they used to grow a lot of hemp here, right?
Of course.
And in fact, there's about 15 places in the United States called Hempstead. So we're making bags 100% eco-friendly, organic materials, and the main fabric component will be hemp. So yeah, interesting.
The other thing I want to say too is you did this on your own. I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And the next time you see me, I'll be carrying a Biaggi bag.
I hope so. We got to get you one.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stephen. A pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.
17. What a delight to see you here.
I'm sorry.
It's a delight to see you here. Oh, she's a giggler. She's a giggler. I love it. Let's talk. I also am a pageant winner, Miss Senior America, 2009. So I want to hear a little bit.
Always a pageant girl.
I want to hear a little bit from you. What are some of the fun times you've had?
Fun times. Ooh, my whole reign. I mean, everything is, you literally have to think in every moment. So whether it's like the friendships that you make, the connections that you make throughout your reign, you kind of grow throughout your experiences too. So it's fun all around, and everything is what you make of it.
You have a little bit of an accent.
I do. My parents are Dominican.
So you speak fluent Spanish.
Yes, I do.
Does that help you when you're going into communities and you want to talk to people?
Absolutely. I come across a lot of Hispanics in New York alone. I mean, we are just taking over, I guess you could say. And it's also beneficial to be bilingual anyway.
Estaba un estudiante de intercambio en Costa Rica y Nicaragua. Muchos años pasados. ¿Comprende?
See?
Gringa.
I just landed from the Dominican Republic yesterday, so I touched up on my Spanish a little more.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, what is your platform?
So my platform focuses on living a healthier lifestyle and incorporating fun ways to remain active. My father is a diabetic, and living in a Hispanic household is literally like the hardest thing to do when you're trying to diet. Like rice and
My
beans
dad
and
was
chicken.
Spanish.
Yeah. So I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to have like a salad tonight, and that ends up being like
what I ate right before I came here? Or those con pollo? I did. I'm guilty of it.
That's probably what I'm going home to, actually.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. But you're having a great time.
I am.
And you're spreading the word, you're helping people. How long was your reign? Was it 1 full year as well?
Yes, 1 full year.
And what's going to be next for you?
Ooh, I'm trying to go for the national title again. I placed first runner-up, so
Oh, that's wonderful.
give it one more try.
And tonight you're here for the cause of breast cancer,
Yes. Yes.
Carol Baldwin Foundation.
Well put together event. Everything looks beautiful so far, so I can't wait to meet and greet everyone, and I'm grateful to be here.
Well, thank you so much. We're grateful to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Rachel's friend is Frank, and Frank is the incredible cancer survivor. I'm going to say you're a thriver, not a survivor. Talk to me about that.
I could sit in my bike rides. I do dancing. I do ice skating.
He's an athlete. He
He does-
bike rides, ice
I
skating.
understood he does
ride-
everything
Yes.
that all of us do.
Right.
When did you have cancer?
I had cancer 8 years ago. I radiation therapy and it came back. So I had a laryngectomy when I removed my vocal cords. But at the hospital, the nurse loved me because I got up and exercised every day. So I better be all the world's long tiring.
You are so inspirational because you are here. Look at the camera, you're speaking about it, and you're the reason that all this money is going into research to help people so that we can find, if not a cure, a better way to help others.
Yes.
Absolutely right. So what does tonight mean to you?
It's very nice to see people come out and support the cause of all kinds of cancer survivors as cancer patients.
Ah, that's amazing.
Yes.
That is just beautiful. Do you make different presentations at different places?
Actually, I present at Monster University. So there's going to be grants every year.
That's okay. Not a problem. That's okay.
I also volunteer to support
Oh,
people with all the cancers. So I help out.
so they see you, they get inspired, they know that they can beat this as well. That's wonderful. Thank you, Frank, so much. You're terrific. Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug? Thank you,
He's got more
Frank.
energy than anyone I know.
I love it. Thank
Yes.
you, sir. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you,
No,
Rachel.
thank
It's
you.
wonderful.
Yes.
I'm here with Rich Cave and the beautiful Joanne Winkart. This is a fabulous evening.
We are so excited, and we are here to support the Carol Baldwin Foundation, and we're looking forward to another incredible year.
And you just had your event recently.
Yeah, absolutely. New venue for us. It was amazing. Great turnout. Great
So
cause.
this is fun, but you know how it's done, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but we try. We try our best.
So tonight you're going to sit back and just enjoy?
Yes, absolutely. It's that type of an event. You know, you just enjoy yourself and.
I don't know about sitting down.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're not sitting down.
We're going to be dancing, partying, what else? Drinking,
Yes.
and having a
Nice
great
dress,
time.
by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, I want you to have a great evening.
Thank you.
And enjoy yourself.
Appreciate it. Thank
It's always a pleasure to see my friend, the very handsome Peter Gordio, a great actor. Hi.
Thank you, Gail. It's a pleasure to see you. Thank you for those beautiful, kind words.
Always one of the nicest people who ever existed.
Thank you.
Good Friday, Take It Back. What's going on now?
That's right. Well, we just had a featured role in the Gotti movie that we're all very excited
I
about. with
told
John Travolta and William DeMeo, when we're getting ready to shoot The Neighborhood, which is a television series written and directed by William DeMeo, and James Russo stars in it, and Louis Lombardi and Patrick Borriello, and we're looking to go back into production sometime soon.
I'm doing a red carpet for Brooklyn
Right.
with the lights. Are you going to be there?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I'm going to be. That's on the 18th of July. Yes, I wouldn't miss that for anything.
Terrific. That's going to benefit.
That's right. It's going to be a beautiful benefit.
Tonight, it's all about
That's right.
Carol Baldwin,
That's right.
breast cancer research, and you know, as a survivor, how I feel about it.
Yes, exactly. You know, and we're here to support, you know, the charity and, you know, and anybody who's faced with that horrible, horrible disease. You know, our heart bleeds for them, you know.
For sure. Well, it was great seeing you.
Gail, it's always a pleasure to see you, and I'm honored to be interviewed. Thank
I'm
you so
honored
much.
to have you. Let's
Give me a
not be
kiss,
strangers.
okay? And we won't. You got it?
That's
Okay,
some
great.
kiss.